and I've been involved with the Primary Science Teacher Fellowship program and the STLP program since the Primary Science Fellowship started in 2009. And before that, I was involved. I worked at Core Education and worked at the College of Education in Christchurch as a science educator. I am really excited by the STLP program. I think it's really great. I think it's wonderful to have people from both primary and secondary all together in the same group. I used to work with the Core E-Fellowship program, and that sort of cross-fertilization between primary and secondary was really exciting. So I hope that you guys make the most of that opportunity to spark ideas of each other. My role with the program is that I'm involved with the ICT component of the program. So I do basically three things. One is that I'm involved with the facilitation of the Facebook pages. So what I do there is I keep an eye on what's going on there. Really interested to hear of your progress and the exciting things that you're doing in your partner organizations, and your thinking about bringing those learnings back into the classroom. I also will probably put up the odd comments and responses to what you have to post, and also occasionally from time to time I put up things that I've seen around the place that I think might be of interest to you. For example, things like programs on national radio and so on and so forth. Another related thing, with the last STLP group, there was one of the participants created a Twitter hashtag for STLP folk, hashtag STLPNZ, and if any of you guys are on Twitter, I suggest you go in there and just make yourself known, say hi, and Jenny would really appreciate that. And keep your eye open on that, because from time to time stuff comes up which you might find of interest. For those of you who haven't used Twitter, Twitter is increasingly being used as a professional development tool in all areas of education and other fields. And what I'll do is I'll post some Twitter hashtags related to science education on the Facebook page, so that you know, you've got a brief introduction to some things there that might interest you. Finally, what I do also is that I'm involved in organizing and facilitating 4 webinars a year. These are online seminars that we link together with people up and down the country, Primary Science Teacher Fellowship alumni and STLP folk, and it's an opportunity for people to share about their experiences, for example, in taking their learnings from their fellowship or STLP program back into the classroom. For example, what it's been like to do professional development sessions in science with fellow teachers, any problems, issues they've had, any learnings, any triumphs, of which there have been many. And also we've had people like a couple of the Prime Minister's Science Teachers of the Year who have shared their inspiring and original ways of getting kids involved and engaged in science and wanting to carry on. So there's a host of things that hopefully you can get involved with, not only while you're on this 2 terms of the STLP program, but going on afterwards when you get back into your schools. So without further ado, I wish you all the best for your program. Enjoy it, get the most out of it, and keep in touch with everybody. Cheers.